Okay, stop everything. I need you to imagine something for me. Darth Vader, the most feared villain in the entire galaxy, standing face to face with a 12-year-old monk who flies around on a giant sky bison. Sounds ridiculous, right? Sounds like the most unfair fight ever? Yeah, that's what everyone thinks. And that's exactly why everyone is wrong. Because today we are answering the question nobody expected. What happens when the Dark Lord of the Sith meets the last Airbender? Who walks away? Who gets destroyed? And why is the answer going to absolutely surprise you? Buckle up, this is going to get crazy. Part 1. Meet Darth Vader. First, let's talk about Darth Vader, because we need to understand exactly what Aang is walking into. Darth Vader is not just a villain, he is the villain, the one every other villain wishes they could be. Before he became Vader, he was Anakin Skywalker, literally the chosen one, the most powerful Force user ever born, midi-chlorian count off the charts, a Jedi prodigy who could do things nobody had ever seen before. Then he turned to the dark side, got burned alive on a lava planet, got stuffed into a life support suit, and became even more terrifying. His powers? Force choke. He can crush your throat from across the room without touching you. Force push. He can throw you through walls like you weigh nothing. Telekinesis. He can rip vehicles apart with his mind. And his lightsaber skills? He has defeated some of the greatest Jedi who ever lived in single combat. This man once held an entire Star Destroyer in place with the Force. A Star Destroyer. That is the size of a city. Darth Vader is not someone you fight. He is something you run from. Meet Aang. Now let's talk about Aang. And before you laugh, listen very carefully. Aang is the Avatar, the one person in the entire world born with the ability to bend all 4 elements: water, earth, fire, and air. Not 1, not 2, all 4. He can create tornadoes. He can move mountains. He can redirect lightning. He can create walls of fire. He can literally bend the earth beneath your feet and drop you into a pit, all at the same time. But here's the part people forget: the Avatar state. When Aang enters the Avatar state, he is not just Aang anymore. He becomes the living embodiment of every single avatar who ever existed, thousands of years of power and knowledge flowing through one body. In this state, he has moved entire oceans. He has redirected volcanoes. He once created a massive tsunami with a single gesture. Oh, and he is fast. We are talking lightning fast. Literally, he has reacted to and redirected actual lightning before. And one more thing people always forget about Aang: he is a pacifist. He does not want to hurt anyone. He just wants to stop the fight, which actually makes him more dangerous because he is creative. He does not go for the kill, he goes for the solution. And solutions are much harder to predict than attacks. The fight begins. Okay, the stage is set. Let's run this fight. Vader and Aang face each other. Vader does what Vader always does. He extends his hand and goes for the Force choke immediately, because that is his go-to move. Grab the throat, end it fast. And here is where everyone expects the fight to be over. Except, Aang is an airbender. His entire fighting style is based on movement, redirection, and flow. The moment Vader reaches out with the Force, Aang feels the air pressure change and he is already gone. Moved 3 feet to the left before Vader even finished the motion. Vader is confused. He tries again. Aang dodges again. Then Aang does something nobody expected. He sends a massive air blast directly at Vader. Now here is something people do not think about. Vader's suit. That suit keeps him alive. It regulates his breathing, his temperature, everything. And it is not designed to handle a direct air pressure blast from the most powerful airbender alive. Vader staggers. He is not used to this. Every opponent he has ever faced has either been frozen in place by the Force or cut down by the lightsaber. Nobody has ever just dodged everything and kept moving. Aang gets serious. Vader recovers. He ignites his lightsaber, red blade glowing. This is serious now. He charges at Aang, and Aang does the most Aang thing possible. He earthbends the ground beneath Vader's feet, creating a sinkhole. Vader drops 2 feet unexpectedly, breaks his stride, stumbles slightly. Aang immediately follows up with a water whip, cracking against Vader's suit. And here is something very important: water. Vader's suit has electronics. Electronics and water are not friends. Vader is now dealing with a malfunctioning suit, an opponent he cannot grab with the Force, and attacks coming from every angle using elements he has never fought against before. He swings his lightsaber. Aang creates an air shield, a spinning barrier of compressed air around his entire body. The lightsaber hits the air shield and gets deflected. Not blocked, deflected. The force of Aang's airbending literally pushes the blade away. Vader is breathing harder now. His suit is damaged, and Aang has not even broken a sweat yet. And then Vader does something desperate. He reaches out with the Force and grabs everything around them, rocks, debris, metal, and hurls it all at Aang at once. A storm of objects flying at full Force speed. This is the moment Aang goes Avatar state. His eyes go white. The air around him starts spinning. Every element in the area responds to him. The rocks Vader threw, Aang catches them all with earthbending mid-air and sends them right back. The metal, suspended. The debris, gone. Vader tries the Force choke one more time. He grabs Aang's throat with the Force, and Aang, in Avatar state, just breathes, and the Force choke dissolves. Because Aang's control over air extends to the air in his own lungs, the air pressure around his own body, Vader cannot compress what Aang controls completely. Vader is now fighting a being with thousands of years of power flowing through them. Every attack he makes gets redirected. Every Force push gets countered. He is fighting the most powerful bender who ever lived, and his suit is getting more damaged by the second. Aang does not kill Vader, because Aang never kills. Instead, he does something even more humiliating. He earthbends a perfect stone prison around Vader from the ground up, covering his legs, his arms, his entire body, trapping him completely in solid rock within 3 seconds. Vader cannot move, cannot swing his lightsaber, cannot reach Aang with the Force because Aang is already 50 feet in the air on his air scooter looking down. Vader is trapped, completely, by a 12-year-old monk, and the last thing Vader hears before Aang flies away is nothing. Because Aang does not gloat. He just leaves, because that is who Aang is. Game over. So there you have it, Darth Vader, the most feared villain in the galaxy, defeated not by a superhero, not by another Sith Lord, but by a peaceful kid who just wanted everyone to get along. The lesson? Power is not always about who hits hardest. Sometimes the most dangerous person in the room is the one who never wanted to fight in the first place. Aang wins. And honestly, it is not even that close. Drop a like if you agree. Drop a comment if you think Vader would win. I want to hear your arguments. Subscribe to BeyondMasked for more battles nobody asked for but everyone needed. See you in the next one.